in the City. Apparently the ladies are selves. The fellas, though, they might be getting down and enjoying the hookup culture. I decided to bring them over to hear if it's a cesspool for them or not. So let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and I want to know who's pissing in the dating pool. So I've got my boys over. We've got Alex Aguilar, we've got Brandon Redmersky, and we've got Ben Jackson. So what's it like in the dating scene?
Well, boys, I'll start this one out. I'll tell you what, I was married for a few years, and then when I got out, there was this thing called Tinder, and it really blew my mind.
Yeah.
Because I was never able to swipe on so many no's.
Okay, do you swipe left or right? Because I've been out of the dating scene for a while. Which way for a yes, which way for a no?
Believe you swipe to the right for a yes and the other way for a no. Am I correct?
Don't try to throw me in there.
I
He
mean,
talking about,
honestly,
they gonna break it.
I'm in the same as him. You know, I was in a relationship for a long time, and right now I'm coming out to a dating scene that's probably not what I was used to before.
No, it's savage.
Yeah, it's a little savage right now out there.
What do you mean savage?
Well, see, I know what they mean because I'm actually in a relationship and I came from the streets, specifically the streets.
The streets,
which
yes.
is different from the dating pool.
All right, so
You know what I'm saying?
for our audience who don't know what the streets are, what would you,
I mean, the streets is like, you got the Tinder, you got the POF. I mean, if you're a farmer's market type person or whatever you make. Christian, I remember I was on Christian Mingle at the time.
Wow,
Oh, you're
okay.
trying to find a wife.
You were
Well,
trying to
no,
find that
see,
one.
Christian Mingle, when I was on Christian Mingle, I was thinking, everybody on all these other sites, I'm finna get a plethora of ones that ain't nobody, it's like untouched soil. So I was like, I'm finna go on here, but they was charging tithes and offerings, so I was like, you know, but the streets is like, man, it's fun. It's like you just out there, you meeting, you dating, and or you whatever.
No
floats their
commitments, you're
boat.
just
Yeah,
having
yeah.
fun.
So I understand why y'all say it's a little savagery right now because since it first started, I remember when the streets first became the streets, it done morphed into something totally different now.
When the
So-
streets became the streets.
Yeah.
They weren't the streets?
The streets didn't have filters.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no filters.
Oh, hold up. So the streets is where you're manipulated or you're smoke and mirrors kind of thing?
100%.
You can, yeah.
I feel like it's a jungle out there right now. You know,
This-
people
the-
really not looking for anything at the moment.
The streets is like the black market of dating. That's what it is. Like if you say, hey man, I don't even know how I can get to the black market. You don't even know how you got to the streets, but you're in the streets.
You're just in
That's
limbo.
right.
You know
No
what I'm saying?
man's
So
land. You don't
yeah.
know
So I had
how
to
you
get up
got
out of
here.
there.
Just
I
like
got
how
up
the
out of
internet started with, social media, everybody was taking the best photos of food even though they ain't chefs.
there. Yeah.
Right? But now everybody look like they know how to cook.
Right.
Right? And now the same thing's going on when you look at a lady's photo or 7 of them. It ain't well represented 90% of the time.
All 90% of the time.
All the necks don't match.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
That just happened to me this week.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
All the necks
Really?
don't
Would you
match.
say 90% of the women that you've gone on a date with after interacting with her digitally, virtually?
Yeah, 1 out of 10 looks like their photos.
Oh, that's tough. Now,
Wow.
I don't
Yeah.
know, like what? So
Especially
Yes.
if you go to these like high-end places, it's usually where it happens.
now see,
What do you mean high-end places?
Yeah, like if
You
you go
like
to
Bumble.
yeah, like a Bumble or a Hinge out there, you know. And
Those are high-end.
yeah, and they
Because
look-
you're paying.
Cause y'all be
No,
paying for
Yeah,
it.
you're paying for it.
Oh man,
How
that
much
sounds
is
funny
a,
to know that
a
y'all be paying
subscription
for
to
it.
Bumble or
It's like
Hinge?
$9 a month.
$9 a month. So is the streets part of hookup culture? Like, are you guys enjoying just hooking up?
Hookup's a tough word, right? So the way I look at it, I try to be very honest. I tell them I'm not looking for anything. If you want to get in where you fit in, great. If not, great. You walk right, I'll go left. But the truth is, they always get mad when you hit them with honesty. But when you're not honest, if you're trying to play the game and get a date and not be all forward with someone, then it always backfires on you. So when you're real honest with them, you should see some of the messages I get when I tell them, hey, I don't got a lot of time. I maybe have 1 free night a week. That ain't enough to really court a woman, but it's enough to make a friend and see where it leads. And they're like, oh, I'm not the friends with benefit type. Come on, girl.
She took it straight
I
there.
know, but how do you feel whenever you get that good response? Whenever you're
Oh,
honest.
Like I
Right.
said, the 1 out of 10 that is like, me too, I get that.
Yeah.
They tend to
That's
not
really
look
good.
the way you want them to look, but you're like, all right, gal, all right, at least you're honest with yourself.
Well, Alex said that's really good. Okay, so is that what your 10% is? Someone who meets you like, hey,
It's just
we ain't got time, so we just gonna get busy.
Right, I don't know
real
where it's
quick and
gonna
keep
be
it
in a
moving?
year, but right now,
I don't.
I got a day.
It's like
I got a
I
night.
don't have the time for it. Like I don't have time to go on a date or like be like, oh, lovely, lovely. So I'd rather not waste your time and let you know, hey, this is what I want.
I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it just happens though. Cause like me and my girlfriend, we met and she ended up coming to a comedy show. And of course I swept her off her feet with the jokes, you know what I'm saying? But no, just we had already been kind of conversing and then that came and then before you know it, I don't think neither one of us were both like actively pursuing but you know, that one time,
Sure.
like they say, like these guys here saying, that one time may move into something, but some women be like, well, I need a whole resume of things that we finna do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's like, relax.
You know what
Right.
we need? We need mother puckers.
Motherfuckers.
All right, coming up next, behind the bar, I've got my girl Chesney, and she's making some mother. And Jake, you did not need to bleep that. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about what it's like out in these streets as a guy, but I'm behind the bar now with my girl Chesney, who's here to do what? Back that glass up. And you have a beautiful drink that's making a lot of noise. What is this?
So that is called the Mother Pucker.
Mother Pucker.
It's
Okay.
a sour green apple margarita, and it has tahini and pop rocks around the room.
What? All
Yes,
right,
that's
go
the
ahead
poppy.
and shake it up, baby. I love
So
that.
we have Granny Smith apple.
Okay, it's gotta have that flavor. So it's a apple lime kind of, and the tahini with the little spice.
It wouldn't be a margarita without lime and tahini.
Right. Ooh, I'm excited to try this. All right, so dating scene. Are you single? Are you ready to mingle? What's
I am
happening?
single.
Are you in the dating scene? Are you out in them streets as we've
Last year, I was in the streets.
Okay.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
It was bad.
I had my own name on the block. Had my own street at this point.
Okay.
But this year,
Okay.
I decided not to partake in the streets.
No streets. Okay.
No streets for me this year. I'm on the sidewalk.
Are you on the sidewalk?
I'm on the
Okay,
sidewalk.
where you're supposed to be, the designated area
You know?
for pedestrians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking it slow.
All right. Are you on the apps?
I was, and those apps are very interesting. Let me tell you. Those apps out of town change your life.
They change your life.
The apps in Houston,
Whack.
no. It's too many people you know.
Okay, so we go
It's
back
too
to this.
easy to,
Everybody
like-
be knowing somebody that
Everybody
knows
knows somebody. Houston is so big, but it's so small. I feel as though the dating scene is very different for men than it is for women. I would describe the dating scene for women as ghetto.
Okay.
It's real ghetto out here for us.
It's ghetto.
You know, because it's either we're gonna fall in love and that's just a bad decision, or
That's a bad decision?
that's a bad decision.
Falling in love is a bad
Because
decision?
it's like if you go on the apps, they aren't looking for love. I mean, I've heard some great love stories from the apps, but it's like 9 times out of 10 they aren't looking for love.
Oh, we're gonna have to ask the gentleman if that's what they're looking for. If they're looking for a warm spot on the bed or just, a
That's
little
it.
hooky hook up.
That is it. That's all. They haven't healed from the trauma in 4th grade that their girlfriend gave them.
Oh no, not healing from traumas in grade school.
4th grade, my girlfriend broke my heart. She kissed my best friend on the playground.
And that was it. Murder, she wrote. Now he's like, I'm out here in the streets.
Get over it.
Okay, yes.
And we're gonna garnish with a little candy.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the best kind of garnish. All right. Hand
know,
it over,
right?
baby. This is beautiful. Cheers,
Thank you.
Chesney. All right, the Mother Pucker. Oh, yep. It's delicious and tastes like candy, and then it's got the kick.
That kick.
This is an adult drink with
Yeah.
with a little spice.
Take you right back to your childhood.
Pop rocks, because all the men want to do is get their rocks off, right? All
That's
right.
it.
Coming up next, we're going back to the couch to see if men have the answers to the things that Chesney just raised.
They
I
don't.
mean,
They never have the
do they actually want to get rid of this trauma from 4th grade?
I don't think so.
Or are they still just sticking to the streets? We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about what it's like out in these streets as a guy. We've got my friend Alex, we've got Brandon, we've got Ben. Now, y'all heard my girl Chesney, all right? She says it's ghetto for the women, but for the men, y'all out here enjoying this hookup culture.
They like the ghetto. They like.
Oh, they like the
They
ghetto.
like the ghetto. If y'all play it back, when y'all watch this, go back and look how she described it. And she described the ghetto, and then she said she was out the streets, and then you commended her for being out the streets. But then she said she was on the sidewalk.
And she looked bored.
And then she looked.
And she looked bored from this side.
What
Okay.
is closer to the streets, your house or the sidewalk? You can just put your foot right there and be right back in the streets.
This is not fair that she can't come here and defend herself.
Don't let them fool you. They like the ghetto.
Okay.
It's
What do you-
facts.
It's facts?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Really?
If they like you. It's one of those things, right? To where if they kind of are attracted to you, they're willing to get a little bit more ghetto.
There
I
we
guess
go.
if we're talking in that frameality, right?
Streets, ghetto, let's roll.
All right, Chesney, talk to me. Defend yourself.
First of all, who likes the ghetto? No one likes the ghetto. And I might be on the sidewalk. I might be able to put a foot in the streets, but I won't put a foot in the streets. Why? Because y'all are there. Hood right.
Because y'all are there.
I'm done with y'all.
Okay.
She did mention that she liked the apps outside the city.
Yeah.
So she.
Okay.
Yeah. So she.
Sex in a different city.
Yeah,
How about that?
Yeah. So
It's a do show.
Other people's streets, other
Exactly.
cities'
So
streets.
do you have
Exactly.
another name in another
Opiates.
city, or?
No, I'm still Chesney. Because if you ever come to Houston, look for me.
Okay, okay.
I do feel some way for women though who date on those apps or who just meet guys in general, because it's some crazy guys out there who have no filter, no type of
Tact.
nothing, and then they
No
look
type
too
of
raw.
game, no nothing.
No
Right.
nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, being the resident old man on the couch, I've learned that honesty will get you a lot further. If they want to walk through the door and you present what's behind the door and they walk through it, it's on them.
Right.
If they're complaining after that because they couldn't convert you to the saint that they wish you were, then that's just part of it.
Yeah.
Do you guys find that a lot of women date you in the hopes that hopefully they can fix you or they can turn you to the idea that they want?
100%.
Oh,
You
I
be?
feel like I came out of something like that. I mean.
You came out of
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
You resurrected
Yeah.
yourself.
I mean, just trying to change me into something I'm not. You know, that's not how it works.
What?
Yeah.
What she tried to turn you to?
Well, I mean, somebody.
Black
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done. All right, so fellas who are still in the dating scene, Ben, you found it.
I'm out. I'm
You've
out.
been saved. Are you guys actively dating to find a partner? Are you
I would
on
say
the
I'm-
apps to hook up? What are you guys doing?
Well, I wouldn't mind a hookup as long as everyone knows before they go in what the score is.
Okay.
You know, but I'm also truly looking for friends. I like female companionship, but I'm just don't have time to truly court. So that could be misconstrued as me trying to be for them streets.
Why do you want female friends?
Because you guys are rad.
My question
And
is,
ain't gonna cuddle with Ben.
Yeah.
No, but can we have female friends, or do you guys see it as a bad thing?
Oh, they always.
I mean,
say
in
the
my
same
mind,
thing.
everyone can be friends, but you got to also know that person and know what their motives are.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, right now I'm the same thing. You know, if I go on a date, I'll say it straightforward. Like, I don't have time for a relationship. If you're down for like,
They treat it like a challenge.
yeah, like if you want like just friends, you know, and you know, have a good time, cool.
So then why are you dating? Just so that you can wine and dine a girl and then get it in later?
not about that.
Potentially down the road?
No, again.
Like,
if-
how many friends are you trying to accumulate on these apps?
Oh, I get what you're saying
You
with
see-
that.
you see what I'm getting
No,
at
it's not
here?
about racking up numbers, but you have to go through 10 to find one.
Okay.
With these
How else am I
numbers.
supposed to find somebody if I don't go out?
But are you
there?
all the,
No.
you know,
No.
10 percenters?
No.
That's a lot.
Okay. So Ben, how did you find your one? It was a companionship sort of thing? We might as well just hang out, we're friends, and then...
Everything happened so fast.
You got bamboozled.
Man, led astray, hoodwinked. No, we were conversing. You know, like we were talking. We went out, hung out, and then before you know it, you know, without getting too graphic, one thing led to another, and we just kind of got to a point where we was like, you know, let's do this. Like as far as being in a relationship, and I don't know, you know, y'all have to read my book for that.
Read
I
your
haven't-
book for
yeah,
that?
I haven't
Oh
written
my-
it yet, but
Playing them streets by
it's
Ben.
called The Devil Wears Bundles.
Jesus, Lord Jesus, save us. Okay,
But I
so...
think more men are after being honest than we get the credit for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and women don't like it.
And when it comes to relationships, men do want relationships, and then at times they don't.
So right now,
It's like if I go on
Yeah,
a date
right
with
here.
a girl for more than twice, so three dates, and I'm having a good time, and I'm feeling like, oh, God, it's something I want. And then I got hit with some like, hey, I just want to be like friends. Like I'm not ready for a relationship from the girl,
Yeah.
you know. And I was like, oh my God, perfect. Like that's what I want.
nice.
But that's,
Now you pay half.
yeah, and now
Now you pay half. All right, we're gonna play a game coming up because producer Hobby has something up her sleeve. So you stay right there, and you boys get ready. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I've got my fellas over. We've got Alex, we've got Brandon, we've got Ben Jackson. We've been talking about what it's like out dating in these streets as a man. And I've concluded that you guys are looking for friends, and maybe that friend can potentially turn into
That's fair.
something more, a little
Right.
something more like Ben has found. But it's not necessarily a cesspool for y'all, right?
No, it can be. I'm sure you can go down that road and be real knee deep in the mud.
Oh,
But overall, not so bad.
No.
I mean, it's some,
Swipe left.
You just get through the filters and you good.
Right.
You got
All right,
to.
speaking of swiping, we're gonna play a little game, because it's game night, baby! All right, so we're gonna put up a couple images and read the bios, and you guys say whether you swipe left or swipe right.
All right.
All right, first up, we've got Vanessa. She's 19. If what you look for is a girl with personality, then you're in luck because I have multiple. Don't listen to her.
Well, I'm instantly swiping because of the age, the other way. Too young for me.
Too young for you.
Definitely too young.
I'm going left.
You're going left,
You said multiple personalities.
and that excites you?
No,
Not
that's-
at all.
that left is bad.
Left as a no.
Okay.
Yes
Yeah,
a
left is no.
No.
Oh gosh,
So-
see, this is how you know I'm not
She
in
has
the
an
dating
emoji
scene. I'm
face.
trying to figure it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. So,
All right, next up, we've got Katie. She's
Oh.
24. She says, I hear you like bad girls. I'm bad at everything.
I don't think so.
She just made the cutoff on age, but I can't see the rest of her face. And if mass culture has taught us anything, what the mask hides, you don't want to see.
Oh,
I think she deserves a chance, but it's 104 miles away from Houston. I'm not driving that far. I'm going left.
You don't want to
all right,
travel
so
for
if
love?
she's in the city, though, you'll
yeah.
swipe right?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, okay. All right, next up, we've got Hope. She's 19. She's 20 miles away, okay? And the P is silent at night.
Oh, got it.
So, everything about that says left.
All day left.
You know.
No, not a face on the first
On
one.
the first one, come
Right.
on now. Left.
Left?
Yeah,
Hope in
I
her
don't.
life, 'cause no, I'm good.
And look, calling herself a hope without the P, yet we get complained that we're for the streets.
You said, oh, did you?
She
I
said
didn't
the
even.
P in
go
night is
with that,
silent. The
Yeah,
P
which
is
makes it
silent at-
hoe.
She's a hoe at night.
I didn't get that.
I did not get that. That went
That's
over my
Faster than I
head.
look, everybody.
That's how fast you got to be in the streets.
Oh, I'm
see?
not fast enough.
That's
for
how
you.
you get played like that.
See
Oh,
how Carolina been in the streets and got swooped up and she don't even know what's going
I
on.
won't even know. I won't even know. I'm screwed McGrewed. All right, next up, we got Emma, another 19-year-old. I'm sorry, Brandon. This
That's
ain't
all
for you,
right.
boo-boo. She apparently loves cats, and the cats love her or forced to love her.
I'm a
She's
fan
not-
of cats. I'd swipe, but I'd try to grow her up and teach her a little bit, but I wouldn't get physical with her.
You
Okay.
you
I'm
take
allergic
that.
This would be just a friend. I'm allergic to cats.
You take that one. I mean, cause she was young too.
No, just because she looked like a kid. No, not for romance.
okay.
Yeah.
As a
No,
friend.
Sure.
Okay.
Nah, man, she too young to be loving the cats like that. Like taking the pictures with the cats.
She's already a
and
cat lady.
Yeah,
This
I
young.
don't even think she's 19. I don't think that's really her. That's a catfish.
Ooh.
The cat's age.
That's a
cat.
cat. Yeah.
Fish. You know.
All right, next up,
Give me some
we've
good.
got Jess,
Swipe right.
21. Puppy enthusiast and frozen yogurt connoisseur, flying the flag for Ireland in Dallas. I'm outdoorsy in the sense that I like to get drunk on patios.
I'm going right.
I like dogs.
I went on a date with this girl from Ireland and Amsterdam. Best date ever.
Best date ever.
Yeah, so I'm going right.
Okay, right?
Yeah, 21 you can drink, I'll entertain.
Okay, right?
Drunk girls.
Look
I
at
gotta.
You left. You thinking about it?
Yeah, not nobody who advertised how drunk they get.
Okay.
I don't need
Even
you
my
to
drink is big,
advertise how drunk you get. That means
You
you're
and
gonna be
that
a
Irish
problem.
flavor.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna be a problem in public.
All right, last one.
Oh.
Samantha, 25.
No, she don't know how to walk.
I like it rough.
She likes it rough though.
Oh man. So who she was sleeping with? a transformer? Sleeping with an Avenger or something. Goodness gracious, that's what happened when you mess with
Yeah,
the
she
Hulk.
accident prone. I'm
All right,
not
so
in.
left.
No, you swipe. I'm swiping left because she trying to get sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Or a pusher, and
We ain't no pusher, man.
yeah, I ain't no pusher man.
No, we ain't getting no insurance claims. All right. Well, listen. Best of luck to you guys in the dating scene.
We need it.
And
you see
best of
those
luck with
options?
your
Thank you.
relationship.
Thank
I
you,
just dropped
thank
a
you.
coaster. And cheers to y'all at home.
everybody.
Listen, if you're out in the dating scene, it sounds like it's crazy out there in them streets. Best of luck to you as well. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers.